Hey, this is Tusky, and we're actually going to be comparing three types of weapons. So, when I was like planning on building the Parasaur saddles, which you might have seen in the video already, I was thinking, well, what were the best things for, best weapons for what? So I was like going, so I wanted to actually test it. So I set up stone foundations over there, and I got all three weapons here with loaded ammunition, because I was going between the cannon, the catapult, and the ballista, and what was best at what they're doing what. Okay, so let's start testing it out. So the ballista, we're going to be testing against just one arrow against some stone foundations. Okay, so let's see how much damage that did. It did 210 damage. So then you can also pick up ammo from ballistas that have been shot, and you can pick up the last arrow shot into a creature when he died. So you can get one ammo back from everything that, you can get arrows back if you just shoot them normally. If you shoot them into a creature, you get the last one that got shot. Okay, now let's test the reload speed. So that's reasonably fast. So that works well for stone foundations, but it only has 210 damage, so that's not very useful. Now let's check out the catapult. And how much damage did that do? That did 700, and you see that's a lot higher than the ballista, but it does have the bad part of having ammo that gets destroyed. But its ammo is a lot cheaper than ballistas, than ballista bolts are. Okay, now, actually let's check the reload speed first. And it's about the same reload speed as a ballista, maybe a little bit slower. Okay, so I think I've already aimed this up, so let's just fire it. Yeah, okay, so none of these do area damage, but as you can see, the cannon has done a lot more damage with about 2,500 done. No, actually that's more, 3,500. 3,500 damage. That's how much the cannon did, but the cannon has a really bad reload speed because we've got to pick up cannonballs and put them in the cannon, because it only has one storage spot. It also has really bad aiming. The other ones you can just point it where you want to shoot, but this one you've got to aim manually like that, which means it is really dangerous, but it is hard to use. Okay, so now we're done with the damage test on stone. As you can see, right now the ballista is not good. It's probably coming last in destroying bases, so that's not what you want to use if you want to be destroying bases. And I'd say the cannon and the ballista are probably about equal, because the ballista is a lot more mobile and usable than the cannon, but the cannon does a lot more damage. So if the cannon will be used for just destroying a base easily, and if you don't have a platform saddle, it doesn't have much other use than that, of just putting near a base and shooting it. But the cannon, the catapult, is a lot more usable with being able to tilt around. The cannon also has the something else that makes it a little inferior to these two, which is it can only be placed on a foundation. So I have placed everything on the foundation, but catapults and ballista turrets can be placed on flat ground, but the ground wasn't flat enough for them to be placed. Okay, so now we're going to be testing how much damage they can do to animals. Or creatures. I'm sorry to all these ankylos, but it's for science. So all these ankylos have exactly the same health, which is 2,174. See, that one has that much health. This one has the same amount of health. And this one has the same amount of health as well. And since we can only see how, like, since we can't see exact numbers on how much damage they do because these creatures regenerate, we're just going to go on roughly how much they do. So let's test out the ballista. So the ballista did, wait, that doesn't make sense, maybe it just was some glitch. Okay, maybe we're still not infinite stats for some reason. No, okay, I'm not sure. I'll check it on the next creature across then. So that didn't work properly, but we can still test it on one creature. Okay, let's get the ballista for now, and let's just do catapult. So as you can see, they had a knockback on it, and it did about 250 damage. So it has an okay amount of damage, but probably not that good. And so since we can see this one does take damage, let's go test on the ballista. So how much rough health does it have? 950. Okay, something dodgy's happening with the ballista. Okay, so let's just go to the cannon then. And we'll come back and replace the ballista after we test this. And as you can see, that did quite a lot of damage. That was about 900 damage that a cannon did. So I'm gonna go get another ballista and we're gonna quickly test that on the Ankleo. Okay, so we're back here again, and now we have built a new ballista, and hopefully this will work. It looked like it did. And how much damage did it do? It did about 600 damage. Okay, so again, the cannon does a lot more damage, or does more damage than the ballista and the catapult, except it does have a really bad ability of the aiming, and it also is really bad reloading. So the cannon right now is the worst for just killing animals because of the cost of ammo and how inefficient it is, and the ballista wins at this. So I would say the ballista is the best at actually attacking and killing creatures, and it can also use chain bowlers, which can take down big creatures and make them stop moving for a bit. The catapult is still, I would just avoid using a catapult for killing creatures and avoid using a cannon for killing creatures, because there's other things, like the ballista will always work better, and I think costs about the same as the catapult. So, and if you're gonna invest in destroying bases, if you've got a platform saddle, I'd say use a cannon. If you don't, then a catapult, and even if you do have a platform saddle, I would use both the cannon and the catapult, because the catapult would be more useful for taking down smaller things like storage containers than the cannon, because of the ability to aim. So that's basically what I recommend. Use the catapult and cannon for just raiding bases, and try to use more cannons if you've got a platform saddle. Only use cannons with a platform saddle, use catapults otherwise, and use ballistas for things like defending your base and attacking other creatures. So that is my rankings on that's what I think, who wins at what with turrets. So thanks for watching, and leave a comment and a like, and please subscribe because it does help my channel quite a lot, and thanks for watching again.